What is your opinion on versatility as it relates to horses and riding? Here's my thought. If you'd like to eliminate bucking, kicking, rearing, bolting, biting, nipping, head tossing, pacing, pawing, pinning ears, grinding teeth, charging, taking off, shying away, fidgeting, striking, balking, curl hopping, rushing, pulling, overreacting, stomping, angrily peeing on you with your horse, one focus is versatility. Here's why. Welcome back to Amazing Horse Country. Amazing Horse Country is a unique and positive style of relational horsemanship. We're down to earth, honest, and well, we just really enjoy horses. As a full-time clinician, I work with around 200 horses a year. It's truly a passion, and I love every one of those horses. Working with so many different horses and riders allows me a unique perspective. As a case in point, and there are many cases, let's consider horses trained solely for specific tasks. A common circumstance is that these horses, often exceptional in their niche, often struggle outside of it. Horses without varied experiences, versatility, that is, can face disastrous riding situations when they move to new homes and new careers. This isn't always the case, though. For example, I had a teenaged mare in a workshop once that had never been outside of a building in her entire life until she came to our property. Bred and born in the barn, connected to the arena. But when exposed to life outside, she just loved every second of it and excelled as a trail horse. It was truly her thing. The opposite scenario is more typical. A horse is removed from the programmatic life they've been living, exposed to something completely foreign with no mechanisms to cope. How could this happen? Especially with horses that command high prices, show outstandingly well, and have impressive win records. The fact is that they are missing two very important things. One, a practical connection with a human being. This relationship is a key factor in the horse's ability to understand their surroundings and what they are doing or being asked to do. 2. An ability to manage pressures in a positive way. This is a fundamental that's often overlooked or even unknown in many training programs. Given that this ability is entirely predicated on a leadership relationship with a person, it's easy to see how a problem can arise. Consider this statement for a moment. Training is required for any living creature, including human beings like us, when what we're learning is not instinctive. If something were instinctive to our nature, we wouldn't have to learn it, it's already there. There are horses that are trained to execute maneuvers at the push of a button, regardless of who is riding them. This can take extensive training and may seem very impressive. However, this can lead to disaster when the horse can only respond to buttons. Issues then arise when the horse is ridden outside their familiar venue, expect a button push when there are none, are asked to do something that's not in their playbook, like a trail ride, encounter something frightening, feel anxious, or don't understand a situation. Without knowing that they can turn to the rider for support, strength, leadership, and clarity, the horse falls back on instinct. They have nothing else. And that can mean spooking, bucking, bolting, freezing. You heard the list already. The upside, and the reality, is that following is entirely natural for a horse. They are exceptionally capable of great precision in following other horses athletically and mentally. And they can follow us, humans, exactly the same way. But we need to learn how to lead in that way first. So, who is this versatile horse then? Let's just key in on that word for a moment. Here are a couple examples. Not versatile. We use phrases like, "We can't do that," or "My horse would spook at that," or "My horse bucks when," or "My horse is great in the arena, but," and so on and so on. For a versatile horse, we might say things like, "Sure, we can give that a try," with a degree of confidence that we can succeed. Versatility doesn't mean that we have done everything. It doesn't mean that there isn't anything our horse can't do. All it means is that we have a connected relationship with our horse in which all things are possible, and we firmly believe that. Every single horse out there possesses the ability to follow a rider with positivity, courage, and precision. I know this. It's what our entire training style is founded on. I've worked with hundreds and hundreds of horses, and every single one of them possesses greatness. Some of it simply needs a helping hand to emerge. I have worked with amazing horses whose owners have told me that their trainer said they're only good for meat. It's unfortunate that I hear that a couple times a year. What it clearly says is that the trainer is not competent and the horse is getting blamed. But for the owner to hear that can be devastating. Just know it's not true. All horses are awesome. All horses can be great. Like I said, versatility begins with and is connected to a relationship. In that relationship, two things must exist. 1. We believe anything is possible with our horse and focus on a positive way to get there. As soon as we think, "I can't," or "My horse can't, won't, doesn't," then we've closed the door on advancement and possibility. 2. Our horse has the faith in us to try anything we ask, not because they have to, not because they know they'll be punished if they don't, but because they have a desire to try for us because it meets their needs, gives them confidence, and instills a sense of pride that they can't get anywhere else. Do those two things sound like monuments to climb? Actually, they're not. Every journey starts with planning and taking the first steps. It's easy when we work one step at a time. And my job is to help you with that. If you read the description of our Connected Clinic, that's the one with all the fun trails and obstacles, you'll see what I mean. Here's part of what it says. Begin your adventure with exercises designed to enhance your leadership and communication skills with your horse. The start of an unbeatable team. Then, put your newfound skills to the test on our extensive obstacle course and trails, making this workshop truly comprehensive. Master the art of understanding how horses really communicate, think, and move. Crucial knowledge for all riders, coaches, and trainers. Our horse's versatility starts with us, not the trainer, not the breed, and not the riding coach. Us. As leaders, our horses can follow. I believe we all desire that our horse be versatile, confident and willing to try anything with us. And that's a key point here too. I don't want my horse to do things for me. I want to cultivate in them the desire to do things with me, And that desire to try, the confidence and pride they can take in their own abilities, is something we develop together with our horse. And when we have that, no one can stop us. Thank you for joining us. We'd love to entertain your questions and topic ideas too. We're sure you have some, and you can send them to info@amazinghorse.com. Of course, I can't wait to meet you and your horse in person in a clinic. Our 2025 clinic schedule is now available, and you can find all about our clinic lineup and book your spots at amazinghorse.com. We'll see you soon.